Hey glitter dolls, it's your girl Monique and we are back with another tutorial. We're going to be learning how to achieve this everyday simple glam. I'm going to show you guys how to get a flawless base. No eyebrows included because you should have tuned into the last video. So if you want to learn, stay tuned. Let's get into it. Alright loves, let's get right into it. We're going to take this e.l.f. Water Essence Primer and we're going to use this to moisturize our skin because you know we do have dry skin over here. This tutorial is my very first tutorial, but this is still how I do my foundation routine. So I thought I'd just post this for you guys since I recently posted an eyebrow routine. So to prime, I'm going to go in with this Cover FX Blurring Primer. I choose to use blurring primers because of my skin. So it's all up to you. Whatever fits your skin type, you can use that type of primer. Recently I'm using the Benefit Cosmetics Blurring Primer. And you guys want to make sure that you prime because the primer acts as a buffer between the makeup and your skin. So you have to protect your skin in order to get a smooth base. Now I'm going to go in with this translucent powder. Translucent powders are thinner than setting and finishing powders. So you want to find a translucent powder that's very thin to set the primer you just put on your face. That's going to help your makeup last very long. And you want to make sure that you spread it evenly. You want to put an even coat. Now I'm going to go in with some concealer and cancel out any darkness I have on my eye area in order to set that with the setting powder as well. Now going in with this fluffy concealer brush, we're going to take that and blend out that concealer that we just laid down to get it ready to set. So since we're not using any eyeshadow, I'm going to now take this setting powder and I'm going to set that concealer to make sure that it doesn't crease on our lids. Alright guys, so I am a liquid liner person, but if you do not prefer liquid liner, you can skip this part. But to hide my lash band, I do choose to put on liquid liner. So now I'm going to go in with these lashes that I have. I'm going to put those on off camera because I do not want to blind myself. It is not easy to put lashes on camera. Now I'm going to go with my Fenty foundation and my Maybelline Superstay Fit Me. This foundation combination is the best combination ever. A mix of high-end and drugstore foundation. It creates the most flawless base ever. Now foundation choices are up to you, but for my dry skin people, I do not recommend a matte foundation, but it's just my choice. I love to be matte, so I'm going to put some matte foundation on this dry skin, okay? Now that our foundation is blended out, as you can see, I did leave out foundation from under my eyes because that's where the concealer is going to go. And you don't want your under eye to look too cakey. So I mostly centered the foundation on the outer portions of my face rather than everywhere. So you guys know the deal. We're just going to place a highlighted concealer under our eyes, on our forehead, and our chin to highlight those areas that we want to bring light to. So we're just going to wait for that to dry a little bit. Now this step is very important for my beginners. You're going to take a flat foundation brush and blend out that concealer first. Then you're going to go in with the sponge. I do not recommend this silicone sponge because it's not beginner friendly, but you're going to use any sponge that you feel comfortable with and blend that out. Now that we brought light to those areas, we're going to bring back some color and contour. You're going to contour where your cheekbones are. And for me, I have a wider face, so I'm going to draw that contour line inwards towards the center of my face to narrow it in. And you're going to contour your forehead, your chin, and your nose. Now it is time to blend, and you want to take as much time as you need to make sure that you have a flawless, seamless blend between all of those highlighted and contoured areas. So for the nose, I am going to take this small shader brush and blend out the nose area into our eye sockets. If you did notice, I did use my foundation brush to blend out the rest of that contour. And that helps with keeping everything blended. Now I'm going to take this setting powder and we're going to set all of those highlighted areas. With this brush, I am going to just set lightly by brushing the powder over those highlighted areas first. Then I'm going to bake afterwards. Now I'm going to go in with another layer of setting powder, and this is where I start to bake. So as I stated before, I do have dry skin, so I don't really let the bake sit that long. Why dry out my skin even more than it is? Now I'm just gonna set that contour and cut it with the setting powder. Now I'm going to go in with this fluffy brush and just make sure that everything is blended seamlessly and dust off the rest of that powder. So guys, since we cream contoured, we are now going to set that with a powder. Every cream that you lay down, you want to set with a powder to make sure that your makeup is not transferring whenever your face touches something. Going back in with that same shader brush, we are going to use that to contour our nose, and we're going to bring that into our eye sockets to make sure that that nose contour flows seamlessly. Like we just got off this table and we just got Dr. Miami to snatch our nose, okay? Oh, I know y'all see that. I know y'all see that. New nose, who this? Now it is time to blush. I'm gonna go in with this BH Cosmetics Blush to Go palette, and I know a lot of people are scared of blush, but personally I like to use orange blushes that complement our brown skin. So if you're a darker shade than I am, maybe a burgundy would look better for you, but personally I like to go with peachy orangey shades. Now, throughout your makeup routine, you want to make sure that you're continuously blending to get a seamless blend, okay? So now I'm going to take this e.l.f. setting mist and I'm going to spray my face. And then I'm going to go back in with our foundation brush to make sure that that setting spray is set and the hairs on our face is laid down. Everyone knows we have hair on our face, so we're going to make sure that them hairs is down, okay? And everything else is blended to the T. Now it's time for my favorite part. We are going to highlight! And we're going to blind these holes. I had to whisper because we ain't cursing on my channel. So now we're gonna highlight and we about to kill these haters because y'all ain't ready. Alright, here we go. Oh, 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 oh. Y'all still watching? My eyes hurt. It's too bright. Oh. Alright guys, so on a more serious note, we are going to place the highlighter wherever the high points of our faces are, okay? So typically it's our cheekbones, our brow bones, our nose, and our cupid's bow. Some people like to go in with highlight on their forehead or their chin, but personally I don't like how it looks on my face, so we're just gonna stick to the regular schmegular cheekbone, eyebrow bone, and nose and cupid's bow. That's it. Period. Now I'm going to go in with mascara. I'm going to put that on my bottom lashes and the top to help blend in that lash line. Then I'm going to go in with this brown lip liner and I'm going to use a nude lipstick, then some gloss, and you guys can just watch that happen. We're going to line our lips and blend out the rest for our ombre effect and then gloss it up. So I'm gonna go in with this Ofra nude lipstick. I'm not sure what shade it's in because I did get it from a BoxyCharm a very long time ago. But I'm gonna go in with that and blend that out. Then I'm gonna go in with my Dollar Beauty Supply Store lip gloss. It doesn't matter what lip gloss you guys use. Actually, it doesn't matter what lip color you guys use, but for an everyday look, I choose to use a nude look that's simple. Alright guys, that's the end of this tutorial. Off camera, I did add a wing liner and an inner wing corner. I feel like that elevates this look to a certain level, but makeup is a free choice. It's up to you. This is just how I choose to do my everyday look. You could glam it up or down, and we are beat. That's it. That's it. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. Ain't nobody coming for us, period. And that's on Glittered by Mo. So you guys, stay tuned for the next upload. If you made it this far, I'm glad you did, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, Glitter Dolls.